Hello there, welcome back to Magic Gains. My name is Hans, and today I will be talking about exercising your call options, whether you should or not. Right before we get started, do me a quick favor, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We'd like to have you as part of the Magic Gains family. Thank you in advance. So let's begin. When you own a call option, you have the right to buy 100 shares of an underlying stock at the strike price which you own before the expiration date and sell that 100 share back at the current stock price. That simply means you're giving away your option and buy 100 shares instead and sell at a higher price for a profit. So in this video, I will use CRISPR for our example, and for this stock, I actually own the $135 strike price. So we will use the $135 strike price option, which is about $12.92 in the money, because I bought the $135 call and the actual stock price is $147.92, so the difference is actually $12.92. As you can see in this option, I previously bought this one contract for $600 and I have a net profit of $2,850. So in total, if I want to cash out, I will cash out $3,450 with a $2,850 profit for 475%. So let's go ahead and show you this option. Since this call is the April 2021 call, so we'll go ahead to the expiration date, which is April 16, 2021. And as you can see, the strike price is $135 and the current stock price is $147.92. So if you want to exercise this call option, you would have to give away this option, which means you give away all the $34.50. You would have to buy 100 shares of CRISPR at $135 each shares. So in total, you would have to pay $13,500 if you want to buy 100 share of the strike price. Then you would sell 100 share of that same stock at $147.92, which is going to be a total of $14,792. So as you can see, you bought 100 shares at $135 for $13,500 and you sell 100 share back in the market at $147.92. So you would get a total of $14,792. So what about the $34.50? $34.50, you give it away. You don't have it anymore. The profit would be the difference between $135 and $147.92, which is what I paid to buy 100 shares at $135 and what I get back from selling at $147.92, which is simply a $147.92 minus $135, and that equals $12.92 per share. So the total profit would be about $12.92 times 100, which is $1,292, compared to the profit you would get from this would be $2,850. That, my friend, is what you call exercising a call option. Even though most traders rarely do this, but it can happen sometimes in certain circumstances. But if you really think about it, you miss out on a lot of profit when exercising your option. So let's go back and show you exactly what happened. Remember, when you exercise, you give away your option call. So the whole $3,450, you gave it away so you can buy 100 shares at $135, which is $13,500. So you have nothing to do with this anymore, right? You're just gonna spend another $13,500 to buy 100 shares. So forget about this. The money you spent to buy it and the profit, you don't have it anymore. So you just spent $13,500 for this option to buy 100 shares so you can sell at $147.92, which is about, as I said before, $1,292 profit. Whereas in this one, you would have $2,850 profit. So let's say you did not exercise and you sold that option instead, the $34.50. You sold it instead of exercise, right? You would get a difference between the price you paid, which is $600, and the price you bought. The difference would be $28.50, which I said already, $2,850. So you spent $600 and you get back a profit of $28.50. Again, if you exercise, you make a profit of $12.50. That is $15.58 difference you missed out on. As you can see, it's better not to exercise if you don't have to. But That's not where it stops, guys. If you really think about it, you lose more money than you think. Remember, initially you bought this $135 strike price for $600, right? So take out that $600 from the $12.92 you made when you sold at the market price for $147.92. You would get a total profit of $692. Since previously you had a profit of $12.92 minus 6, that would be $692. So basically your total profit is $692. Compared to if you sold the option, you would make a profit of $2,850, right? You would actually give up an option worth $34.50 with a $28.50 profit to make only $692. This is one of the reasons why I don't think it's a good idea to exercise your call options. And one thing I like about the Robinhood app, they really ask you a series of questions to make sure you know what you're doing, that you want to do this. So in the end, exercising your option is the last thing you should be doing. Let's say your option is about to expire and you can't sell it for any reason. Nobody else is willing to buy this option from you. Now you have the choice if you don't want to lose all your money in that trade, especially if the option is in the money. That way you can at least get something back instead of losing all $34.50. That's only if there's no one to buy it from you, because no one is interested in buying an expiring option. In that case, you have no choice but to exercise. By doing that, you will get some of the money instead of losing all. And remember, in order for you to exercise, you have to have money on your account. You have to have money. You have to have cash available, because if you're gonna buy $135 strike price, you want to buy 100 share at $135, you must have $13,500 available in your account as buying power. Otherwise, it's not going through. It's not gonna go, because they're gonna ask you to put more fund in your account. So to summarize, only exercise your call option when you have to, when you have no other choices, because you would miss out on a lot of extra gains. When you exercise, you give away your call option, including all the profit you already made. So you don't want to do that unless you have to. I hope this video was helpful, guys, and now you know why you should almost never exercise your call option. If you have any question, please ask in the comment section below. If you are just learning option, I have some great video here about options for beginner and how to get started. You can find the link below in the description. You can also download the Robinhood app to get started in the link below to get a free stock, and I will also get one once you download the Robinhood app using the link in the description. Overall, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I thank you in advance for hitting the like button. If you guys have any question, again, please don't hesitate to comment in the comment section below, and invest safely. Bye.